Hello and welcome to Moon Magic Tarot. I am Ambi, and what I'm doing today is a yearly overview for Pisces 2016. So we got January already fell out. We're going to do one card per month and one for the general energy of the year here. I don't know if you want to watch me shuffle or not. Don't matter to me. So, got January. Nice and smooth. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and boom, December. And so, let's see. The general energy for the year is the Nine of Swords. So it's possible that the undercurrent of the year can have some tendencies of feeling trapped, kind of stuck in place, and mostly by our own doing. We have the power to see it. See, there's an owl guy there. We have the power to see that those swords aren't touching us, that we totally can skimp around them and find better ways and better places to be, but we might be afraid to make those steps. So maybe the idea is, the undercurrent of this year would be to look for those avenues of change that will positively affect your life. And take it. Take those steps. So, let's see. Put that there. So, January, we start with this is one of the cards that kept jumping out while I was shuffling. This is the Knight of Swords. I like the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords brings fast change, quick change, okay? So, it's very, he's very high energy, and he comes usually with, stellar ideas. And he feels like you really want to move fast. I love the colors in this. I just absolutely love the colors in the royal swords. So beautiful. Yeah. This can also be like a dude, a man in your life. Maybe not an old man, not established, because that would be a king. But it could be like a younger man who is kind of exerts authority, has that kind of ruler. Maybe wants to do police officer, law enforcement, military. They can be into that. But as like a event, since this is most likely more like an event starting off the year, something's gonna come in and shake stuff up really right off the get-go in this year, which is a good thing. It's always a good thing. Change is a good thing, although it doesn't always feel like it. Yeah. So start off the year with change, quick change, and mostly feeling like you have to move quickly. That also is with it. Like, something will happen and you'll feel like you need to react now instead of wait and see what's going to happen. You feel inspired to move quickly on things. Here we go. In February, we've got the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is like strength and determination. It can also be like a new idea, like a new stroke of genius that comes in, because swords do, they're like air, heady, intellectual. So it's possible Pisces in February will get maybe a kick in the butt. You'll have the strength to make these changes. Who knows? Let's see what comes in March and we'll have a better idea whether or not this is the kick in the butt to make those changes and do what you need to do. But overall, in February, you're going to feel strong. You're going to know you're strong because you are. And you'll be able to... I hope you can see that. Whatever. Anyways. Let's see. March. Oh, yeah. So, that's absolutely what that is. So, in February, with the Ace of Swords, this is the kick in the butt, because you only have one. Kick in the butt to make the change that you're being inspired to in January by the Knight. So, come March, you will have an abundance. You'll be being able to, the payoff for whatever you've been doing, for whatever change you made, whatever you persevered through, is going to come around. It doesn't necessarily have to be money, but a lot of the times, pentacles are money. It can be stability, just, feeling secure, safety. It can be health. It can be having the things that you need to survive. It's just anything that's 3D is kind of ruled by the pentacles. It's very earthy, strong, alive. So, this lady has tons. She's got excess, and she's, butterflies, and she's feeling good. Life is good for this woman. So in March, life will be freaking awesome, I think. And it'll be because of your doing. You earned every last bit of awesome that you get in March. March, April, we got Temperance. Temperance is asking you to try to balance your emotions with rationale. So what she does is she kind of combines water and fire. So passion and emotion. And she creates, the third thing, steam. Well, that's kind of magic to me. I see magic in steam. So what it's asking you to do is go out, experience life, and use your passions, the things that motivate you, the things that make you feel alive in this world, and you use those to transmute your experiences into something beautiful and useful for this world. It can also be that you start kind of getting in control of your reactionary side, where you're a little more balanced and reasonable, but never swinging too far in either way. So, cool, calm, collected, and I really think this card is creative. Just with her, look, she's straight taking fire and combining it with the water, and it's steam, It's just, and she's all red, passion, really. This is asking you in April to create what you came here to create in that moment, based on what you've experienced. So, it's also a time of releasing, I would say. Time to release whatever, experiences maybe hit you in the wrong way and caused a hurt in your heart. Express it in a beautiful way. Transmute that negative, hurtful painfulness into something beautiful. You absolutely have what it takes to do that, and it'll be of benefit in the world. I think that's pretty awesome. April, May. I like this one. 10 of Cups. I mean, everybody's got to like this one. This one's not a bad card. This is an awesome freaking card to see. 10 of Cups. This is happy home and family. This is, like good life. Feeling loved and supported. Community. All those good things that you want. Those good things that you hear about in the fairy tales that sometimes doesn't seem like they exist. Well, come May, it's possible that you'll start seeing some of those things, If you got children, they may be more snuggly again, or they might open up and communicate with you in a way where you feel valued again, and they feel valued, because you find that balance in how to communicate effectively, and embrace and love and show affection to all those people around you, It's a good time to be grateful, really grateful for what you have in your life, because this could be the fuel that carries you on through other struggles. Is this the highlights where you get blissed out in Loveville with those that you surround yourself with? It could be friends and family, because this is general. It doesn't necessarily have to be like blood family or children or husbands and boyfriends and all that. It could just be your friends that create that community for you. So be grateful come May when things start getting beautiful for you, as far as, support from one another, human interaction and connection, because it definitely is, might be the payoff for this creation too, from the temperance, either having your temperate emotion or using that temperance energy that has this creative undertone. It's beautiful. June, let's see. June is the King of Cups. Okay. So the King of Cups, he is, that's Cups, right? Yeah, the King of Cups. He's caring and loving and soft. Can be an emotional male. This could be an actual person, so a man may come in June. Now, this is a dignified man, but he's still soft. He has vulnerability, which to me, in a man, adds so much strength. So, legitimate strength, not projected, pretend strength. Legitimate, real deal, straight from the soul, creator, connection strength. He can be artistic and expressive in many ways. He may come into your life to affect it positively somehow. He may have a gift for you, whatever that is. Maybe a message. I don't know. Maybe a message. Maybe he's there to help you, to be caring towards you, to pamper you, to make you feel better, feel good and worthy of every step and everything that you do to take care of yourself. Because to me, this year has a lot of asking yourself to love yourself fully and act that way, to act it out and actually, treat yourself as if you do love yourself. And sometimes you forget, sometimes I forget, to actually treat myself, and that I do deserve, to have those things that treat me well, that make me feel valued, make myself see that I do actually value myself. And maybe this king comes in to remind you that that's good and that you can do that, and maybe to show you or remind you how to do that in some ways, because sometimes we forget what we need. He may come in and just whisper that thing in your ear in the right way to remind you that you do need that thing to feel valued in this world. So it could be a person, and it could just be, traits about you that you become enlivened. So you may feel more confident and caring and nurturing to some degree. Yeah. So, July. In July, we have the Seven of Swords. Okay, so the Seven of Swords often comes up as a warning about maybe somebody might be sneaky. It could be you being sneaky, but not good. Not normally. It could be people stealing your ideas. See, swords are ideas, and he's got 3 in his hand. 3 in his hand? No. He's got 5 in his hand. So he's stealing a majority of them, and he dropped a few. So it's kind of like the 5 of Cups, where, don't focus on what's being taken. You still have these, and chances are these are the most valuable, because Source kind of pulled them out and left them here for you. It could also just be to watch out, this could be energetically, because air is, swords are air, so it can be an airy-fairy kind of thing. It could be energetically, somebody's kind of stealing your energy, which is making you feel kind of trapped, and you're focusing more on what's being taken instead of what you have. And when you focus on what you have, when people have been taking your energy, and you focus on the energy that you do have, the love that you do have, the joy that you do have, you refill. You reestablish that which was taken away from you, and then some, and then you can freely give. So maybe this is a reminder for you to accept that some people need a little extra, and just know that you absolutely have what it takes to give them the love and the energy that they feel so inclined to take from you, and that it won't kill you. You absolutely have what it takes. And it also is a reminder, you need to know yourself and know what you can take. So there is a line when you are capable of refilling yourself and keeping yourself taken care of, and that you do need to sometimes draw the line in the sand and be like, I'm done. No more for you. For now. You need to figure out your own connection. You need to figure out what feeds your soul. I can only feed mine so fast as of now. And when I'm healthier and stronger, I will be more than happy to, share what I have with you. But as of now, this is all I have. You know, and you might offer how advice if you have it. You know, because sometimes the best course of action is when somebody's trying to take, is to show them how to get for themselves. You know, just a thought. So July, August. We got August. August is the Three of Cups. Now I love this card, the Three of Cups. This is like celebration, having reasons to celebrate, and it comes. For me, this comes through really strong. In August, it looks like you'll have some reasons to celebrate, and big time. I really think so. It can have to do with sisters. I don't know. It can have to do with sisters, but mostly it's celebration, like a warming of the heart. You know, this is very warm, very happy emotion. This is, you know, maybe because of I'm talking about the energetics and having somebody take it, but refilling yourself and you have an abundance. This is your abundance. This is you figured out how to fill your own cup and to share. And you feel that abundance. Look, it's just the liquid. Looks like wine, most likely. I like water. It overflows into a big puddle where it'll never run out, an infinite well. This is beautiful. Celebration. I love it. Okay. August, September. September, we got the Hierophant. And to me, this is a card of like traditional ways, traditional means of doing things. It can be churches and priests. It can be educational institutions. I even think that it can cover government. Just anything that is traditional as far as this is how you do things, do it that way. You know, on the other side of that, it can be, you know, spiritual, because it does kind of connect with the church, and the churches do kind of sometimes have spiritual. Well, they do have a spiritual undertone. Sometimes I really think it gets squashed out, personally. So I tend to not see that in this card. That's just me personally. Especially this, because he's all robed out and stuff, and that just, to me, that at this point in my life kind of means oppression or occulted information, where we're kind of left hanging. So, let's see, we're in September. In September, chances are, that you will have some kind of interaction with schools. Well, that's the beginning of school. So maybe, you know, if you have children, you're going back to school. Maybe you're going back to school. That makes sense. So those would be educational institutions, I see. Absolutely. You know, one thing I would say, make sure that you retain your individuality through everything that you're doing. Sometimes these institutions absolutely have our best interests at heart, and sometimes they don't. And so you gotta make sure you're following your own compass to make sure you're wading through what it is and learning to, you know, discern for yourself and not just blindly accept stuff, you know. So I think in September, you'll have to be dealing with those ideas on your own, figuring out what that means for you and who you want to be in the end of it all. But you absolutely have what it takes. You absolutely do, especially coming off of a month like August with all this joy and celebration and love and happiness. Look, and I forgot to show you, like, look at their magic hands, dude. They're just exploding with it, you know. It's just seeping out of their pores. It's healing waters of love just washing over and spraying out of them. They can't even control it. So, let's see. September, October. October is a good one. It's kind of like, to me when I see this, it's kind of like the lower octave of the Ten of Cups. Because it is happy family. This is absolutely happy family. And I like this because it kind of looks like my happy family. Just the three of us. You know, this is laughing and having tickle fights and kissing each other's faces until you're annoyed with it, and snuggles and silly inside jokes that only your little unit gets. You know. And if you don't have, and if family isn't like, you know, kids and husbands and all that stuff isn't in your realm of possibilities, it's joy and love and acceptance and feeling really appreciated where you are. And knowing that, you know, it's possible that love will come walking in your door. You know, it's possible. Who knows? I mean, it's really possible. Whatever the case may be, come October, it's happy. Very happy, warm, loving, good. Just generally good. Generally good. Let's see, we got November left. November and December. Now November, we got the 8 of Swords. And this woman here is trapped. She feels trapped anyways. She can't see anything, so she doesn't even know that she can't see those swords. She just kind of thinks they're there. And that swords are thoughts, because they represent thoughts and ideas. They very well could just be a thought. She can't see it. She doesn't know that they're really there. They also don't touch her. They just surround her. And there's definitely ways to get out of there. She's got chains around her hands, but they're not clasped. She can get out. She just doesn't think she can. So, come November, you might feel trapped. You might feel trapped. You might think that there's no way out. But always remember, there's always a way out. You will never be given anything that you cannot handle. You absolutely have what it takes. You absolutely have what it takes to move out of this situation. You know, sometimes this makes me think being surrounded by great ideas and just having a hard time seeing it, you know, picking it out, grabbing what sword to charge forward with. Yeah. You absolutely have what it takes. You're more than capable. You're more than capable. Anytime we feel trapped, it's all basically in our head. There's always ways to get out. Even if we were in, you know, a box locked in there, we always have our ways to find freedom and peace. And this asks you to do that and says that you can. If you ask me, it says that you can, because it did. It left it very open for her. Very, very open for her. It's just a matter of will. When there's a will, there's a way. What up? Alright, so, December 2016 for Pisces. And what we got here is the King of Wands. Which I think is kind of cool. I like that in a 6-month interval you got strong men. So here it is. King of Wands. Now this is a passionate, fiery man. Okay? He lots and lots of ideas, creative ideas. He's energetic. You know, he's always going. He's not a relaxing type of person. He doesn't like doing the small details. He likes to designate tasks off to other people. He can be very cocky. Can be overconfident, demanding, but he's very passionate and very creative and very talented, very, very talented. And so in December, chances are a strong male who has these qualities, this creative, passionate, lively, fiery man, will come into your life, and it could be romantically, who knows? It doesn't really specify. No, so not so much romantic, but could come in as a partner in something, just into your realm of existence, and have an impact on you, so much so that it affects most of the month of December in 2016. You know, so when you get there, I'm gonna, hopefully I'll still be doing videos then, and we'll see what this man means for you. Give a little bit more guidance. Yeah, so to me, it looks like a pretty good 2016. There are going to be a couple hurdles to jump over, but if we didn't have those in our years, we wouldn't move forward personally. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. It is a brand new baby channel, and so I'm very grateful for if you wanna do that. I'm gonna do the 2016 yearly overviews, and after that I am planning on doing weekly. I'm deciding if I'll do individually for each sign with the weeklies or overall. Who knows? Chances are you'll be seeing me again. So I'm wishing you a beautiful year, and hopefully by next Sunday I'll have my weeklies up and rolling. So thank you. Remember to like and subscribe this video. Feel free to share it if it spoke to you in some way, size, shape, or form. Much love.